What's up everyone, it's Typical Haunts. Today we're going to be unboxing and setting up and demoing the new for 2025 Gruesome Grounds Wyvern from Home Depot. Just picked them up at my local Home Depot. They finally just got some stuff on the floor today. They had 3 of these in store. I picked one up for my friend and got another one for myself. Cannot wait to see this guy's proportions in person. He looks amazing in video. I love his lighting effects. Here is the side of the box. And here is the front of the box. He has indoor-outdoor use. He has a timer setting. But let's get to the unboxing. All right, first thing out of the box is this huge base. This thing's ginormous. I love his braces. So it's definitely very secured. All right, next you have his instructions. Next, here's one of his wings, which these wings actually remind me a lot of the Predator of the Night. I also have that one as well. Here's a second wing, which these open up. Here's his tail, or part of the tail. Looks awesome, wow. Here is, I'm not really sure, maybe this is a chest piece, or no, this has gotta be a leg, I'm pretty sure. Next is one of his feet. Looks awesome. That's pretty huge compared to my hand. All right, next you have another one of his feet. Next, it looks like part of his tail, I'm pretty sure. Could not be, but it might be. Super cool. All right, next you have this part. Looks like this is definitely part of the tail. I'm loving how the paint job looks so far. All right, next looks like a part of a leg. Then you have a second one here. All right, next you have the very end of his tail. Looks like he's got a long tail then in person. Next is his power adapter. All right, next you have his caps. Next, here's his huge body. This thing's big. Wow. It's ginormous. Looks awesome. All right, next you have all his poles, I'm assuming, in this box right here. All right, and here is the moment we've been waiting for. Here is his head. Wow. That's looking awesome. All right, let's get it out of the bag. It's looking amazing. Wow. Look at that tongue. He also has, looks like a latex neck as well. I'm not sure how that's gonna hold up in the sun, but maybe it'll be covered by plastic. And I also heard that some peoples that they've been getting on Facebook have had the jaw making a clanking noise every time it closes, and also have issues with the neck. So I'm hoping mine doesn't have that issue, but we'll see today. Next you have these horns. Looks like they go on the wings. And it looks like finally we have this piece. Pretty sure this goes to a leg. All right, here's all his parts laid out. First you have his 2 wings, 2 leg pieces, his 2 feet, his instructions, his tail pieces, His other leg pieces, his 2 spikes or horns to go onto the wings, his power cord, his caps, his poles, his amazing head, his huge body, and lastly, you have his huge base. So let's get to the setup. First, you're gonna take your foot labeled B, slide it into the base on the right side, just like that. Then get your other foot labeled C and do the same exact thing on the other side, just like that. Next, you're gonna take your leg labeled E, slide it down into the foot, just like that. Make sure these line up. Then you're gonna take your screw. And screw it into that gap, into the leg to secure them in place. And then you're gonna take your D leg and repeat to this side. Next, you're gonna take your leg labeled G, slide it down the left side into E. Make sure those go in place, just like that. Take your other side, labeled F, do the same exact thing. Slide it down. Make sure these go into place, just like this. Next, you're gonna take your S and R caps and then slide them into here. Next, you're gonna repeat to the other side. All right, next you're gonna take your chest piece, slide it into the 2 poles, into the legs, just like that. Make sure these holes align up with the legs as well. All right, next you're gonna take your head and your neck piece, slide the fork connector into this fork connector, and then take your plugs and then plug them into their corresponding colors. Okay, now you're gonna take your neck and head, slide it into this hole on the top of the chest. Next, you're gonna take your wires, hook them up to their corresponding colors. Next, you take your loop screw, feed it through the back of his head, and then screw it in. All right, next you take your tail piece labeled K, slide it through the back into this pole, and then snap lock it in place once you have it lined up. Just like that. Next, you take your tail piece labeled L, slide it through your other tail piece, and then twist it to lock it in place. Lastly, you take your tail piece labeled M, take it to the other tail piece, and then twist it to lock it in place. Next, you're gonna take your cable, thread it through this hole, and then attach them down here on these hooks, just like that on each side. All right, next you're gonna take your horn labeled P and your wing labeled N, slide them into here, try to match them up, and then twist them to lock it in place. Repeat onto the other wing. Next, you're gonna take your wing labeled N, go to the left side of your dragon, slide this pole through this pole, and then snap lock it in. Just like that. All right, next, take your other wing and repeat to the other side. Next, you're gonna take your wings, spread them all the way out. Take your Velcro over here. It's on the other side for me. Take your Velcro and Velcro every single one to these Velcros on the side of his body. Just like that, and repeat to the other side. Next, you're gonna take your cap labeled T, put it on the left side of the dragon's wing. Make sure you put it in place. Just like that. Take your cap labeled V, put it into place onto his left side of his body. Just like that. Next, take your cap labeled U, put it on the right wing, just like this. Take your cap labeled W, put it into the right side of his body, just like this. Next, you're gonna take all your support poles, slide them into all 4 corners of your base. Next, you're gonna take your power cord, plug it into here, and then twist this to screw it in place. Next, you're gonna take all 4 of your stakes, put it where you'd like on the Wyvern to secure him in place on all 4 sides. All right, so that is the Wyvern fully set up, and that is his demo. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I think he's amazing. He's not as big as I thought he was in person, but he's still very, very huge. I love how his tail curls in the back. His lighting effects are amazing. I love that he has 3 different colors that you can choose. So his jaw on mine isn't bad at all. The only 2 problems I have with him is that right here, he clips his chest, which I will show you right now. Just like that. His first couple times I set him off, it was a very loud noise. My other complaint about him is that his audio is extremely quiet. I don't know why his audio is so bad, but it is extremely quiet. It's pretty clear, but it's just way too quiet for me for some reason. Like here is how it sounds from the front. But yeah, other than that, I think he's really, really amazing. He is definitely really cool. You don't really get many green Home Depot waterproof animatronics like this. So this is definitely amazing. There's not many dragons out there like this. There's obviously some waterproof ones that don't move, but this is like the first one that has a really cool neck movement and head movement. But yeah, that was the Home Depot Wyvern Animatronic. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment for more of these videos. Make sure you put your post notification bell on so you get notified for more videos. See you all in the next video. Bye.